Well, hello there. I've been away for a while, but I heard many reports of your achievements while I was traveling through Europe on business. I can see that you're living up to my expectations. As the director of the Far East branch, I'm proud of you. Now then, since I'm pressed for time, let's jump into the main topic. I summoned you here for a reason. I'll be assigning you special missions as unit leader. These special missions are varied in nature, but they all share a single rule. The rule being, all special missions will be performed under my direct supervision. Needless to say, that also applies to the materials you obtain while on duty. Please keep in mind that all special missions are of the highest confidentiality. Due to their nature, most will be performed not as a team, but on your own. In return, I shall provide you with the monetary equivalent of the rare items you bring back. I know that you're capable of accomplishing difficult tasks, even if you're on your own. Just keep in mind that that's how I assessed you. Each special mission I order is a further mark of my trust. The previous leader, Lindo, he also served me well. Losing such an able man was a devastating blow to me. But now, here you are. Someone with the talent to surpass even him. I'm counting on you. Give it your best effort.
So we finally summoned you too. I just have one thing to say to you. Don't get too involved with that guy.
We've confirmed a signal from today's target. Apparently, it's coming from the previous leader's armlet. Right now, we're investigating, but most likely it will be your opponent in battle. It may turn out to be a grueling fight, but after evaluating our current capacity, we have concluded that there's a chance of beating this opponent. Don't get swayed by thoughts of vengeance. Make sure you advance with caution. Understood?
Lindo. Finally. Finally.
Is it there?
I don't see it.
These days, the research unit is so irresponsible.
Hey, maybe it ran off before we got here.
I guess this means we're gonna have to kill it. Just you wait.
I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Actually, I'm a little relieved.
What?
I thought I had my emotions in control, but I guess deep down I still don't want to accept the fact that Lindo's dead. If we find that armlet, I'll have no choice but to accept it. And also, what Lindo was doing. The reason why he had to die. The truth is, I think I'm afraid to find out about all that. Really, you'd think I'd be past that by now.
Exactly. What are you talking about? Please, pull yourself together.
Origami! They've invaded the outer ghetto again!
Right! This is a job for the defense unit.
You guys go on ahead and fulfill your own mission, okay?
Okay, I'm counting on you. Be careful. It's happening a lot lately. Origami invading the outer ghetto?
The anti-origami armored wall along the perimeter of the ghetto hasn't been able to handle the recent changes in the origami.
You mean that thing called the bias factor in the armor can't keep up with the changes in the enemy anymore?
That's correct. By somehow absorbing the bias factor from one of the new type origami, the armor can be reinforced, but...
Hey, there is something! Something we can do to help! Come on! Hey, good work. How'd you do?
Hey, thanks to the bias factor you guys were able to bring home, we managed to find a way to contain them.
Yeah, although we did lose a few team members.
I see. Sorry. If we'd only gotten it to you sooner.
It's not your fault. The E26 area was being hit, so it was mostly houses.
E26?
Oh, that's right. That's where his family lives, E26.
Mom and Nozomi are safe. The Aegis project. They've got to finish it soon. If it means I can protect them, I'm willing to do anything.
Lindo's armlet is still sending out signals. It must be an origami similar to the one you fought off the other day. As always, forget about your personal feelings and calmly discharge your duties. Understood?
I've got a hit.
Same here. There's no question. This is... his... Lindo.
Lindo.
All right. Let's begin. Authorization cleared.
One report, one list file, and one project file. There's also some kind of executable program. Is that what it is?
Let's start from the top. First, the report. Just as I thought. He was keeping from me the fact that he was working on this. ARC project? Have you ever heard of it?
No, this is the first I've heard of it. Oh, that list file seems to be relevant.
It looks like a list of ARC project-related names. God-eaters from each branch, as well as engineers, scientists, and their families?
But it's not clear what this list is for.
We'll leave the executable for later since it's risky. Let's try the project file first.
Aegis, infiltration.
I'm going to skip ahead.
Lindo was trying to infiltrate Aegis so he could find proof.
It does look that way. Now, it all makes sense. Including what I need to do next.
Sakuya, you're going to finish what Lindo started, aren't you?
No, that's not what I meant. I want you both to forget all about this. I plan to do the same myself.
What? What do you mean by that?
Just what I said. Someone in the Far East branch is involved in this project. That much we know. If we make any waves, they'll crush us.
But no. Then what if we tried sending an urgent message to another branch, or to HQ?
We have no proof. For all we know, they could be wiretapping everything. Do you still think we have a chance? This terminal, the comms, even this very room might be under surveillance.
Still...
That's why I'm telling you to forget about it. I'm sure that's what Lindo would have wanted.
No!
Could you... I'd like to be alone now. Please.
Excuse me.
Lindo. I can't let any more people get dragged into this, can I? So big. The key to the Aegis project. Humankind's last hope. Aegis Island. Shio, is something the matter? Shio! Shio! What's wrong with you?
It's calling. I want to eat. I want to eat. That's what it's calling out. Looks delicious.
And then she plunged into the ocean and vanished from sight. Is that what happened?
I'm so sorry.
No. The most important thing is that you're all safe and sound. Sakuya, you're sure the location is the north end of the carrier? Near Aegis Island?
Yes. That child. What in the world do you think happened to her?
I really can't say at this stage.
I see. Very well, then.
At any rate, I might be calling on you to search for Shio. If I find anything, I'll let you know. I hope you'll get some rest now. Sooner than I thought. This doesn't bode well at all.
Good job. I summoned you here for a reason. At this time, I'd like to charge you with a special mission, which is your top priority. The other day, the core of a unique origami was detected around Aegis Island, near the Pacific coast. Your mission is to subdue this origami, which is thought to possess superior intelligence. If you do manage to find that origami, extract its core immediately, ensuring that it's absolutely intact, and bring it back with you. This special mission is of utmost importance, and should be given top priority. I suppose it'll be much too difficult to launch a search all on your own. So take Soma with you. That's all I have to say. I wish you Godspeed.
I'll bet you've already figured this out. But the origami with the special core that the director wants us to find, it's gotta be Shio. All my life, I've let that SOB father of mine send me on these search missions. But no way am I gonna hand Shio over to that bastard. Don't get me wrong. I don't like the way he manipulates Shio and me like we're his goddamn toys, that's all. Come to think of it, I jabbed you with my sword the first time we met too. You were just a rookie then, and now you're a leader. There's no question she's around here somewhere. But I hear other origami have been on the loose as well. Don't let your guard down.
What is this? I wonder. I don't like this one.
Because it's a song of parting. That's why.
A song of parting.
I'll never see my loved one again. That's what the words say.
I see. But we did meet again.
Jeez, that's because I came looking for you. Let's go home, Shio.
Okay.
Shio, is it happening again?
I've got to go.
Hey, come back here! Shio! Hey, what's wrong? Hey! Damn, I don't get what's going on, but we're heading back to the den.
Security's pretty tight. I should be at the center soon. I can't see ahead. But this is...
That was close, wasn't it?
Alyssa?
Well, I thought it just wouldn't do for you to die after leaving me behind, now would it?
You...
Welcome to Aegis. I knew you two would come. So, tell me, are you crushed that it's nothing like the utopia you imagined it would be?
Director! So it was you! What's the meaning of all this?
So, he was able to arrange a way to infiltrate this place as well, Sakuya? Such a shame. Really. Truly, his loss will be deeply felt.
You lied! It was you! You were behind it all, weren't you?
Yes, that's quite right. Apparently, he had another master. So, I made a move before I could get bitten. He acted too soon. We had yet to discover the key to launching the devouring apocalypse, the singularity. As such, we couldn't allow word of the Ark project to get out. The devouring apocalypse set off by the origami will lead to this planet's total destruction and regeneration. It will be a complete regeneration. All species, will be exterminated, and the history of life will be rewritten. Passage to the New World, an arc for conveying the human species and its legacy. That is the ARC project. But unfortunately, this arc bound for the New World has limited capacity. A limited number of births linked to the next generation. Only the truly superior have a right to take them. No.
So, the only people who can get on the Ark are you and the people you've chosen?
Can you think of anyone else more deserving? Really? It's really a shame. But now you two have gotten yourselves crossed off my list. I'm very sorry, but I need you to disappear now.
Oh, sorry, Director, but I've made sure to destroy all of the remaining safeguards.
I see. Now that's a problem. All right then, since you leave me no choice, I'll just have you two kill each other off.
Well, long time no see, Alyssa. You know, you should have just slipped away into unconsciousness. If you're still thirsting to kill, why, I'll give you a hand again.
What are you...
Ajin... Duva... Turi!
You're too strong now to fall for this kind of hypnosis. Remember, you didn't shoot Lindo that day. In fact, you never let yourself be defeated by this kind of thing. That's right. You always had the strength to protect your loved ones.
Have you lost your mind, Sakuya? What the hell?
Sorry, but that was a recovery bullet.
What? Oh, hell!
Damn you. Creating extra work for me.
So, that's everything we know about the Aegis project and the ARC project. And that sheet there is a list of all the people eligible to board the ARC. Every single one of our names is on that list. Also, relatives of each passenger up to the 2nd degree will be permitted to board. And one other thing. Since we broke into Aegis, Alyssa and I have been taken off the list. Even so, if things go as planned, you guys will be on the side of the saved. Whereas Alyssa and I are probably fugitives now, as far as the branch is concerned.
The Aegis project was a lie? But how? How can that be?
I was never going to follow that tyrant's orders anyway. Besides, unlike the rest of you, my body is half origami. You really think they'd let someone like me survive in the next world?
Even so, the director, I mean your father, put your name down on this list.
What do I care?
Let me say this one more time. I refuse to allow this boat to set sail.
She's right. We have to stop the director from carrying out this heinous crime. First of all, we're going to stay hidden and find a way to infiltrate Aegis again.
That's all we thought you should know. And I'd like you all to decide on your own what you're going to do. Don't worry. Even if you end up joining our enemies, we won't hold it against you.
Although if you get in our way, we'll do everything we can to eliminate you.
Alyssa!
I'm only joking. But still, if at all possible, I hope that doesn't come to pass.
I'm going to disconnect now. Think it over carefully. You don't want to have any regrets.
Sorry, but I'm going to board the Ark. Hey, I do know what the consequences will be, but now that there's no Aegis project, I have no other way to make sure my family's safe. I decided long ago to protect my family, my mother and sister, no matter what it took. That's why I became a God Eater. And that's why I'm going to board the Ark.
Ah, thanks for stopping by. The plan is about to enter its final stage, thanks to you and your predecessors. I wanted to express my gratitude. You seem rather perplexed by my words. But surely Sakura and Alyssa have contacted you by now. Well, I can imagine how you must feel, now that they've been put on the wanted list. Now, you're probably wondering how on earth I can still be loitering about the den. I'll not make excuses. If you wish to cross swords with me right now, I'll be glad to accommodate you. However, you must understand, the Ark project is the only way for us to achieve both a true rebirth for the planet and human preservation. Let me see. For example, let's say that your ship has sunk, and you and another passenger have been tossed into the raging sea. In the stormy waters, you see a single plank floating nearby. No matter how you look at it, the plank will sink if you both cling to it. Now then, what would you do? Would you push the other person aside and save yourself? Or are you the type who would gladly sacrifice himself? You're one of the people who should cling to this plank of Carneades. For the future of humankind, that is absolutely the right choice to make. The Ark will be completed in a short time. If you decide to join this project, I want you to fulfill your remaining duties to the best of your ability. And if you succeed, I intend to welcome you and your loved ones aboard the Ark as crew members. Now, what are you going to do? Board a doomed, sinking ship and wait for violent death in a stormy sea? Or join me on board the Ark? Oh, by the way, Kota was just here minutes ago to receive his boarding ticket for the Ark. I'm proud of how strong he's become, just from having loved ones to protect. If you can't make up your mind now, I'll be happy to give you some time to mull it over. We're just one step away from setting the project in motion. Yes, if we can just get our hands on the singularity. I hope that I'll be reunited with you in the new world. That you'll accept an official ticket.